Previously on Punctuation. The missing treasure was found at Pop's soda shop, and Professor Kim was arrested for taking it. However, after talking things over with Professor Word and Farmer Ted, Shaun believes that Professor Kim has been framed. He and Professor Word head off to the soda shop to investigate. And now for the conclusion of Punctuation.
Okay, so let's take a look around and see if we see anything unusual or anything messy, or just basically look around for clues.
Oh, hey, I've got something.
What is it?
Well, this shelf here with all this soda. Everything is here except for one.
Do you remember what was up there?
No, I don't. I might remember later.
I'm gonna check back here. Hey, look at this. Looks like someone had some soda. Hey, do you recognize this?
Yeah. That's cherry Coke. Now I remember. That spot on the shelf, that was where the cherry Coke was kept.
Are you sure?
Positive, that's where it was kept.
So where's the bottle now?
Well, I guess he ran out.
Yeah, I guess so. Whoa, hey, what's this?
What is it?
Well, the ground looks like it's all dirty, like someone spilled something.
It is? Huh. That's odd.
Yeah. You know, Professor Kim really likes to keep his laboratory all nice and clean. This is a mess. Professor, over here, look.
Oh my. You don't think that...
Yeah, and I think I know who the real culprit is. And we better work fast before Professor Kim is sentenced for a crime he didn't commit. And I think I know how to catch the thief. Hi everyone, welcome to Shaun Allen Films, the educational series. I'm Shaun Allen. This is episode 12 of Punctuation. Now, let me just say that we have come a long way since episode 1, and we've covered a whole ton of punctuation marks, and there was a lot of information in all the episodes. So in today's episode, we're going to be giving you a complete summary of the entire series. That's right, from episode 1 all the way up to episode 11. Oh, and by the way, we will be finding out later on in this episode who actually took the treasure. So, yeah, cliffhanger.
Along the way, you will be seeing little annotations popping up here and there on the screen. These are links for specific punctuation episodes that we'll be talking about in today's show. And for those of you who can't see them, don't worry. All of the links for all the episodes that we have done are down below in the description of this video. And we'll be telling you which ones they are for which episodes, so don't worry, everybody's covered.
All right, let's wrap up this series. In episode 1, we started off the series with an explanation as to why we need to use punctuation in our everyday lives. Plus, we also explained how we should use it correctly when we are writing our essays, our reports, our papers, our stories, our poems, basically anything we use in our everyday life. If you want to see that episode, click the annotation right here, or click the link down below entitled Episode 1.
We learned about periods in episode 2. We learned that they end sentences, and we also learned something called a run-on sentence. If you want to see this episode, click this annotation right here, or if you can't see it, click the link down below entitled Episode 2.
Does anybody remember what we talked about in question number 3? Oh yeah, the question mark. We learned about how we are to use it in a question and why it's so important. We also learned about when it's appropriate to actually use a question mark and when it's not appropriate. If you want to see that episode, click this annotation here, or click the link down below entitled Episode 3.
We learned about exclamation marks in episode 4. We learned about when to use them and just how many we need to use in an essay. And trust me, there's a lot more in this episode. So if you want more information about it, click this annotation right here or click the link down below entitled Episode 4.
We learned about commas in episode 5. We learned about what a comma is, and we also gave you a whole bunch of rules of how to use a comma properly in a sentence. And trust me, it was a big episode. If you want to see that video, click this annotation here or click the link down below entitled Episode 5.
We learned about apostrophes in episode 6. We talked a lot about them, and we also learned about their different uses. And we also used the word apostrophe a lot. I remember it well. If you want to watch that episode, click this annotation right here, or click the link down below entitled Episode 6.
We learned about parentheses in episode 7. We learned about parentheses in episode 7. We learned about what parentheses are and how useful they are in a sentence. If you want to see that episode, well, you know what to do.
We learned about brackets in episode 8. They're kind of similar to parentheses, but not exactly. They have a whole different job. To find out what it is, click this annotation here, or click the link down below entitled Episode 8.
We're almost done, just a few more episodes to go. In episode 9, we learned about the slash in episode 9. We learned that a slash is used to indicate a new paragraph or to replace the word or. It's a very interesting episode. If you want to watch it, click this annotation here or click the link down below entitled Episode 9.
We learned about colons and semicolons in episode 10. Now, let me just say that there is a big difference between the two. And it's not just because they are different symbols, but they have very different jobs. Way different jobs. If you want to learn about what they are, click this annotation here or click the link down below entitled Episode 10.
And finally we come to episode 11. And in that episode we learned about a whole ton of other punctuation marks that we really didn't cover in the other episodes. Just what other punctuation marks are we talking about? Well, let me look over my list here. Quotation marks, the dash, the ellipses, percent sign, at sign, and sign, and many more. So, if you want to see that episode, click this annotation right here, or click the link down below entitled Episode 11. Alright, well, that pretty much wraps up the whole entire punctuation series. I'd say that's pretty good, right? Alright, Professor Word, let's head over to Pop Soda Shop.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go.
So, how goes the case, Inspector Brackett?
Well, it's going okay. The trial is set for next week, and I'm hoping you'll testify.
Well, we'll see. Say, Inspector, got a couple of questions for you. When was the last time you were here?
Gosh, I don't know. It's been like forever. But you know that I was here with Professor Word a couple of days ago.
Yes, I know about that. I also know that you were here when you found the box. Plus, I also know that you were here when you planted the box here at the soda shop.
What? You're crazy.
I'm afraid not. I found a few clues that led right to you. First of all, I noticed that the cherry Coke bottle was gone off the shelf. Plus, I found a cup over here that contained a little bit of cherry Coke.
Well, I guess Professor Biochem likes cherry Coke.
No, he doesn't. He likes root beer. You like cherry Coke. In fact, you ordered us 2 cherry Cokes when we came over here the first time, remember?
2 cherry Cokes on the rocks.
Okay, 2 cherry Cokes on the rocks. Say, what kind of rocks? Granite, marble, sandstone, obsidian?
Ice. I mean ice.
There was something else that tipped me off. I noticed that the floor was sticky, like someone had spilled some soda on the floor. Plus, I noticed a few stains on your gloves when you arrested Professor Biochem. My guess is that after you planted the box, you decided to get yourself a nice drink.
Yeah, you got a little sloppy doing it.
You know what? These are all great, but you still can't prove that I hid the box.
Actually, I can. There's something that you said that I didn't really pick up on until after I found out you had planted the box. You said that Professor Biochem had trouble with his grammar.
He did have problems with English grammar, so I'm assuming that he had problems with punctuation, so he needed the symbols to help him out.
Now, I never said that, and neither did Professor Word or Professor Biochem.
You must have watched our series Watch Your Grammar on YouTube and saw him talking about him having his problem with English grammar. So, you must have seen it.
Okay, you got me. I took the treasure. I took the treasure so I can sell it on eBay and get a boat.
A boat?
Yeah, you know, the big ones.
Cousin, why would you do a thing like that? I mean, this treasure's supposed to help you, not throw it away for something else.
Yes. Maybe you're right.
Oh, and there's just one more thing.
What is it?
I noticed that when you found the treasure box, you opened it in front of us and showed us the symbols. However, I saw the box before and noticed that everything was there. When you were showing it, the brackets were gone. So, where are the brackets?
That's strange. I have one. But where's the other one?
I found the other one behind the counter.
Professor, over here, look.
Oh my.
Wow, what an unbelievable finish to this series. I can't believe it's already over. Well, that is all for punctuation, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the series, and I hope you learned something. And as always, if you need more information about punctuation marks or just punctuation in general, be sure to go to your local library or ask your teachers and professors for more information. Is everything okay, Professor Word?
Oh, yeah. It's just that Barry's no longer being an inspector, and he's going to be in jail for a while. Plus, he's also doing court in a few minutes.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hi, everybody. Professor Biochem, it's great to have you back. Yeah, well, it's great to be back. Say, thanks a lot for helping me prove that I was innocent. It really means a lot. Hey, how about we go and treat ourselves to a nice soda over at Pop's Soda Shop? Hey, sounds great. Hey, Professor Word, you want to join us?
No, you guys go on ahead. I'm just going to gather my things here and go home.
Oh, well, yeah, I understand. Well, you have a good one, Professor.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Shaun Allen here, out of character and wearing glasses, which you don't normally see because I'm nearsighted. Wow, okay. Boy, this is the hard part. I want to thank you guys for watching this series. This series literally took me a year and a half to write, and a lot of drafts. I literally have 12 scripts completed, and for this series. Originally, I think it was going to be only 10 episodes, but then I realized I needed to add a couple more episodes to fit in the storyline to this series. And yeah, so it became 12 episodes. But I can't believe it's over. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. This is my first time actually incorporating a story sequences into this video series. Something I wouldn't normally do for my other episodes, but I thought that for the punctuation series, I tried something different. If you guys thought it was really cool, let me know in the comments down below. And were you guys fooled? Did you guys know from the beginning who took the treasure? Here is the treasure box, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and show you it. The symbols in the box here, they're not metal. They're actually made out of clay, white clay. And I painted them with this metallic gold color. And yeah. And there are the brackets. Speaking of brackets, Inspector Bracket was actually created for this particular series. I wanted to have a different character come in because, you know, I have Professor Word and Professor Biochem and once in a while Farmer Ted, but I wanted to have another character that was kind of like a villain in a way for my series. So I came up with Inspector Bracket, and he was a he was a fun character to play. And is that the end of Inspector Bracket? We'll find out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this series. I really appreciate it. If you've seen all 12 episodes, leave it in the comments down below. Let me know about it and what you thought about this series. I know that there may have been a couple of episodes where there might not have been so much information, but the reason why is because it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of information for a particular punctuation mark, so that's probably why the episode was kind of short. But I try to get my point across in the videos. I try to make it such that people will understand what I'm saying and try to make it easy to understand and just make it fun and entertaining and to keep you guys focused and want you to come back for more videos. So thank you so much for watching the series, you guys. I really do appreciate it. But that's not the end of Shaun Allen Films, the educational series. There's a whole lot more videos out there that I'll be working on, a whole bunch of other stories. I do have one series in particular that I am also working on as I'm working on this series, and I think it's going to blow you guys away. It does feature some green screen effects and some pyro, and it's not a bigger production, let me just put it that way, but it's going to be pretty cool. I hope you guys, I'll probably be doing more on filming that series next year or something, whenever. But thank you guys so much for watching this series. I really do appreciate it. And be sure to also check out Watch Your Grammar and the Human Body series. I'm still working on those videos. And let me just say the Human Body series is a pretty difficult subject. So, yeah. All right. So, thanks a lot, everybody. Take care. And that's all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys next time for another episode of Shaun Allen Films, the educational series. And that's it. So, until next time, keep on learning.